So in order to celebrate Lord Matteo's rise to the status of a High Lord, I've decided that I'm going to hand out some fiefs to some of the most loyal houses that we've had in the series so far. And in the last episode, I actually gave you guys the opportunity to make a claim for your house. And let's get right to handing out these titles. Now, as you can see, I've already given out some of these houses, and I want to talk about who I have given these castles to and why. Now, let's actually start with the Red Folk, because that was the one that was probably the most difficult, because we had basically two main contestants. On the one hand, we had Sir Ban Cook, who made a claim for his house. He was a commander, he served House Sentinel as a commander previously, and he also had the support of the small folk that wanted him as a lord of the Red Folk. Now, on the other side, we have Andrew Folk, who was the guardian of Lord Matteo, as well as his heir and half-brother Duncan. And his house, obviously, did not make a claim themselves, but they had the support of some unknown person, as well as our former castellan, Sir Hollis Gouldhart, who unfortunately perished in the last episode, I believe. And, well, this was actually very difficult to decide whether or not, to decide who I want to give the castle to, but in the end I decided I'm going to give the Red Folk to Ben Cook, simply because he was the only one who actually made a claim for his house, whereas Andrew Folk didn't do it personally. Now, I have to admit that Andrew Folk's coat of arms, you know, a red sword, especially with the name Fork, would have fit perfectly for the Red Folk, but he didn't make a claim himself, so I gave it to House Cook and to Lord Ben. Now, as another castle I gave out was Stilfen. Now, this I actually gave out to House Loxley, Baryon Loxley, in fact. There was actually two candidates. We had Dennis Loxley, my captain of the household guard and bodyguard, and we had my designated regent and commander of Seaguard, Lord Baryon. And I, in the end, actually went with Lord Baryon, who was the, I guess, younger brother, simply because he shared she shared some traits with Lord Matteo. He was cruel, shy, as well as content. So they have some more things in common. And also, Baryon is actually married to my half-sister, Lady Gunnar Rivers. So I just felt this would work a little bit better for, well, will work a little bit better. And also, I've done this because I don't want to lose my captain of the household guard. So yeah, this was the reason. But House Loxley, nonetheless, has gained the lordship of Stilfen. Now, then, the Blue Folk, I actually want to give out to House Blueclay, because that obviously makes a lot of sense. However, I do not want to give it out to my half-brother, because he's currently ill, and also he's only 12 years old, so he's probably not ready to receive a lordship at this moment. And therefore, I decided that I am going to invite my grandfather, Terence Blueclay, back to my court. So basically, I'm going to repeal the punishment. I'm going to pardon him. My father, if you remember, punished him for causing, well, the kind of succession crisis, but basically this succession crisis only allowed us to actually come into power. So I think we're going to have to get him back into court. He will accept, and then we will make Terence Blueclay the new Lord of the Blue Fork. Now that basically means that we will inherit the Blue Fork again, probably. And if everything just, you know, stays the same, I'm probably gonna then give out the Blue Fork to Roba Blueclay. But we'll see what happens. Now, oh, this is one thing I totally forgot. I just want to mention this here, just because. Also, another reason why I didn't want to give out the Red Folk to Andrew Folk was because I'm actually rivals with his son, who would then inherit the castle. So that's also another reason why I didn't want to do it. But yeah, just that you guys know. And last but not least, I have already decided that I will give Gravesham to Robin Justice. And that's only because I actually thought maybe I'm going to go and declare war on Lady Kareen Bracken, in order to claim Southstone for Zia Piper, which would then eventually come into possession of House Justice. However, the Pipers, or not the Pipers, but the Brackens have way more men than we do at this moment, and I also don't feel like Lord Matteo really wants any more lands. He is rather content, so I don't really want to go for any more lands. Now, obviously, we still have our Intrigue option to fabricate a claim on the High Lordship of the Trident, but that's probably not going to work. Someone already left our faction, which is kind of strange, or our plot. So that kind of sucks. I don't know who it was, but somebody just left, so that's kind of annoying. Here's what I think. We're gonna still keep this. We're gonna keep this because obviously we control 3. We basically control half of the High Lordship of the Trident, so I feel like we still have a pretty strong claim to it, but I'm not going to actually go and fight for it. The only way I'm gonna get it is, you know, doing it the sneaky way, the intrigue way. So if we get this, that's fine, but I'm not really gonna try, you know, very hard. So yeah, that's just about that. Anything else I've forgotten? Right, now a lot of people have actually told me that I should give my brother a fief, and actually my brother, my half-brother Duncan, has asked for a fief, and I said no, and then I was branded as a tyrant. Well, here's the thing, we're not only a tyrant, but we're also a cruel person. So here's what we're gonna do. We are actually going to appoint my brother as the castellan. He's going to be the castellan, and what that means is that he's a chief advisor. He's in charge of both the defense of our possessions and the day-to-day administration. So he will rule in our stead when we are away. So what we're going to do is we're going to appoint Sir Duncan as castellan, and we will make him oversee the province of Seaguard. So basically he's going to be ruling there, but he will never have that castle himself. That's exactly it. Yes, with that much of a selfish person that we don't want to give our brother that castle, yet he still has to do all the work. That's basically what we're doing, and I think that actually works quite well. I mean, anyway, we're just gonna do it like that. So we have our castellan over here, our brother, and he is now replacing Sir Hollis Gouldhart, who, as I said, actually died. And also at this same time, I'm probably gonna send over our Master at Arms to Seaguard as well, because the levies here in Sentinel's Point are actually rather filled, but they are very depleted here in Seaguard. So I think we should send them over there to train some troops here. Just to help them out. I wonder if we lost some levy? Not yet, but we probably will. Other than that, we are able to build something. Okay, we will do that eventually. Actually, have we gotten... Yeah, we have not gotten the Veilman. Yeah, we really need to build that, but I just don't want to. I just don't want to. Instead, I'm actually going to use my money for something else. Okay, but yeah, we need to wait for Terrence Blueclay to arrive, and... yeah, and then we can give out the last remaining title to some of our lords. Some of your kin are unhappy that you are granted the lordship to Baron Loxley. So Duncan's very unhappy, okay, and he's actually unhappy twice. Oh wow, okay, 3 times. Well, suck it up, Duncan. Yeah, he does not like me at all. He does not like me at all. Wow, denied a title, did not give me a title. Wow, he is pretty pissed. He is pretty pissed, but you know what? He's a craven. He's never gonna rise up against us. He's never gonna rise up, right? And I mean, basically, he is the Lord of Seaguard. We've made him the Lord of Seaguard in everything but name. So that counts for something, doesn't it? But yeah, anyways, some of you have married. Actually, my aunt married my rival. Are you sure that's a smart idea? I don't think it is, but yeah. Anyways, we're gonna have to wait for Terrence Blueclay to arrive. Then I can give him the title. There you go. And hello, my grandfather. Long time no see. You're gonna be the new Lord of the Blue Fork, and I guess Duncan's gonna complain again. But we shall see. Although actually he might not, because after all, Terrence is part. Yeah, he's family, so he shouldn't really complain at all. Okay, and Roba is actually the heir to the Blue Fork. Well, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. And yeah, Duncan's gonna complain again. Oh my god, what a greedy bastard. Yeah, he hates me minus 100. Okay, well, the Lord of Riveron has actually joined our plot to fabricate a claim on the Lordship of the Trident. Who else is interested? The Piper Lord is no longer interested, apparently. Well, I guess we could get Terran. Yeah, I think he was part of this plot before, but for some reason he stopped. That's rather unfortunate. That's rather unfortunate. Well, as I said, we're not going to push it. We're not going to push it. What we will do, though, is actually have some fun. We have quite a lot of prisoners here, so let's see who we have. We have Mariah Vance. Okay, she is, why is she imprisoned? I don't know, but we can, we could visit her chambers. Now, that's kind of what we would do, isn't it? But we're not lustful necessarily, but we are cruel. We are cruel. You know what? I think we should do that. And you know what? Why? We don't actually have a son yet. We do not have an heir yet. So Duncan is still technically our heir, and we don't want that to happen. So let's actually go ahead and visit her chambers. There you go. And give her a good tumble. Very nice. Her family and friends are outraged. Well, what do I care? I'm the lord here, right? So, there we are. And someone has visited our brothel, Sir Tymon. Okay, all desires are valid. Yeah, sure, let the old man go and visit a brothel. After all, that's what we have it for. Wait, why do we own a brothel now? That is strange. A lot of people are visiting our brothels now. Sure. Are we getting money for that? I think we are, indeed. And Liesa died of grayscale. That's too bad. You know what? Why? We have the brothel now. That's so... Is that... But we do not have the brothel owner trait. That's kind of strange. I don't really know what this is all about, but there we go. Awesome. So, does that... Yeah, we're actually making money. Oh, and look at this. A girl visited a brothel. That's the first woman we've seen, actually. Before that, we only had men. I wonder if Ben Cook is ever going to visit the brothel again. Now, he actually doesn't have an heir of himself. Or, yeah, he doesn't have an heir just yet. He does have his son, Miles Rivers, but he's only a bastard. So, at the moment, we are actually the heir to the Red Fork. So, well, it's likely that we're just going to re-inherit it again, and then we'll be able to give it out to another vassal. But we'll see. He might be able to produce a new heir. And my wife is pregnant, finally. So, yeah, we just had to visit the chambers of another woman. And now we're actually able to perform in the marriage bedroom. So that's awesome. Well, not the marriage bedroom, but you get the idea. And we can actually... Oh, wow. We can actually imprison our grandfather. You know what? I don't think I'm going to do that. But I do want you to stop your plot. And Kane Rivers... You know what? Man, do I want to give you... no, I'm selfish. I don't owe you anything. I don't know. I don't know if that's correct. Well, it just says we're very selfish. I guess we're selfish. I don't know if that really was the right decision. Doesn't matter. The Vale and the North are at war. Okay, that's very interesting. Well, I can totally understand. However, this might be a chance. If the Vale is at war with the North, what's the... Ooh, the army sizes are pretty close. We might actually be able to declare the war and claim the Vale for our wife. Wouldn't that be something? I think that would be amazing. Now, I did say we are content, but at the same time, the chance of becoming a Lord Paramount of the Vale, that's pretty amazing, and I don't really want to miss that opportunity. And look at this Septon. What the hell, man? This is the second time we have this Septon. Aren't you supposed to, like, not do this kind of stuff? I don't care, though. I mean, we're making so much money off of this. And you know, look at this. Finally, we're making much more money. We did, we made about, I don't know, 2.5 ducats every month. And that was because we had so many castles in our domain. Now that we have gotten rid of them and we no longer have this penalty, we're actually making much more money. And that's amazing. Alright, Terrence, I don't really want to imprison you. I mean, it doesn't really make sense. I do know that we have, because you're dishonorable, we have a reason, but yeah, I don't think I will do that. What I will do is actually go ahead and build up my castle here. Okay, so what can we go for? Petrol post, didn't we already build that? Wait, that's strange. Petrol post, tax income minus 50, garrison size, heavy infantry and pikemen, and then, that's interesting. We have 2 petrol posts. Because I remember building this because I wanted to improve... Look at this, yeah. Because I wanted to have small estates, which is the private farms. For this, I needed petrol posts. But apparently I built the wrong ones. That's annoying because then we can actually upgrade our castle town, which is what I wanted to do. Well, I guess we're going to have to build this again. Well, that's not exactly what I was planning, but that's fine. I mean, we'll make enough money with our brothel, so that should not really be a big problem. I wonder how many more people are actually going to do this, but we'll see. My prisoner Florian Longbow is complaining. Oh, really? Well, there you go. Have fun. Actually, you know what? If you're complaining, we're just going to torture you. There you go. Enjoy. Enjoy. And, ooh, he actually got maimed. Very good, that'll teach him. I think it will. I think it will. He's probably not going to survive that much longer. What are you? My lord, I believe Ben Eaglemont has been in your custody for too long. What? 10 gold. 10 gold, Ben Eaglemont. You know what? Fine. Alright, alright. Why? He is a custom house. He's one of your custom houses. However, House Eaglemont has left us for House Mallister. So, I don't know. I don't know what I should do with little Ben. What should I do with little Ben? No, he shall stay in my custody. Nope, I'm not going to give him up. I'm not going to give him up. I know it's one of your houses, but still. And this Septon again. Holy balls. Septon Lusty strikes again. But that's fine though, I mean, I'll take all your money. Basically, he's gonna go and visit our brothel until he runs out of money. I think that's basically what he's gonna do. Now, I could also probably improve our buildings, or yeah, improve the buildings here in Seaguard, but I don't think I want to do that. Lieutenant of Blue Folk has provided me with proof that Septon Wilbert of Seaguard has been viciously slandering me. Expose him. Yes, you a slanderer. You know what? You are visiting my brothel. What is your problem? What is even your problem? Without me, you would not have anything. Now, still, I'm very confused as to why now we get the brothel events again. Because they did stop for a while. We had them at the beginning. I think this must be a bug with the mod, the sub mod, the buildings mod, because this is very strange. And also, I don't remember that brothel actually was this type of building. Wasn't it a regular building? I don't remember. I don't remember exactly, but that's interesting. Oh, and look at this. Oh no, never mind. Okay, I thought for a moment that someone was usurping the Iron Throne, but that was not actually the case. Okay. And, oh, everyone's at peace. Except for the Vale and the North, obviously. And they actually grew in strength. And this guy again. Holy shit. You know, we'll just accept this because he's basically just giving us his money. And, I can use that. I can use that money. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and actually improve. I'm gonna build a castle town here in Seaguard because more money is always good. Now, as you can see, I actually kept Sentinel's Point as my capital. But we, oh, come on. Damn it. Oh, I kept the Sunset Invasion on. Ah, that's frustrating. Ah, damn it. Why did I even turn that on? You know what? There are rumors of exotic strangers looking in weird-looking ships making lap along the Sunset Sea. Speaking after refusing their offers, local ruins are apparently threatened with terrible curses. You know what? I think if I turn off the mod now, they will not attack. Even though we already had this event, I don't think they will actually attack. I hope they won't. I hope they won't. How much? Okay, it's only 2 more. You know what? Yeah, what's going on here? Robin Graves, what are you doing? You're attacking Gravesham. Oh, look at that. Lord Robin of Gravesham. Against the aggression of Lord Terran Grell, who is invading my lands. In obvious contravention of the peace of the realm, I would be eternally grateful for your support in this matter. We'll order Terran to stand down. Oh yeah, we will. Oh yeah, we will. And if he doesn't... Oh, he has a claim on Gravesham, I see. Well, if he doesn't, we're gonna crush his house. I think that's what we're gonna do. But it looks like he's refusing. My cause is just. I don't think your cause is just. I will revoke your title. There you go. Power. Shut up. Can I not imprison you for something like that? Command to end the war. Do it. End the war. You shall end the war. Who's this guy now? Master is, okay, visiting a brothel. That's fine. Oh my god, we're making so much money out of this. Alright, so we just keep losing prestige here. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna imprison you. Yes. There you go. Oh, he raised his arms in rebellion. Are you sure? Well, okay. Am I a tyrant now? Well, even more so. Even more than I was before. Even though I'm just helping my vassal. This is ridiculous. But at the very least, his war ended, so he's now risen in rebellion against us. Well, this will not do, guys. We're gonna raise our own forces, and we'll march to Sentinel's Point, and we'll rally our troops and defeat this guy. And then, I guess we're gonna have a new castle to give out to another house. Also, one thing that I completely missed to actually talk about is that we had some new houses join House Sentinel, and I didn't even mention them, so let's quickly do that here in the beginning before I forget. Robin Lovegood. Now he's the first house that I have actually incorporated into this series. Well, it doesn't really make sense, but it's you know, the first new house that actually has joined Lord Matteo in his court. Now there's more people that actually had suggested some houses, and I will add you guys over time, but for now there's just really not, once again, there's not much room. I was actually hoping by giving out all of these titles more people would leave my court, but apparently that was not the case. So yeah, we'll have to see. But maybe tomorrow, or yeah, tomorrow in the next episode, when we take over this gentleman's lands, we'll be able to you know, give out some more titles again, and then we can also I guess add a new custom house. Anyways, I guess I'm just gonna have to stop here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.